Today's episode is brought to you by Stamps.com. Click on the microphone at the top of the homepage and use code INSIDE to claim your special offer. What up, skaters? Welcome back to Inside Gaming for Tuesday.
Nothing going on Tuesday.
Nothing at all.
Yeah, except
what, Zach?
huge news.
Oh,
breaking
my God.
news. 2020 is the year of new consoles, and as we all know, Microsoft was the first out of the gate, showing off its Xbox Series X at the 2019 Game Awards. Isn't that right?
Yeah, it's a big PC-looking tower thing. What a concept. If we want to be generous, it looks like a mini fridge, honestly, which is actually kind of sick because we know every good gamer has one of these bad boys cooling off their dues.
Gotta make sure you're paying your dues. Isn't that right, Brian?
I'm old school. I got Jolt Cola in mine.
Fully loaded, y'all, I'm ready for war.
Wikipedia it, you baby.
Not to be outdone though, Sony finally busted out the big guns last night at CES. Brian, what did they reveal for us?
A logo.
A logo.
A very, very predictable logo.
Okay.
Did it involve a P, an S, and a 5?
Did.
Wow, they must have really broke the bank on that one. Seriously, someone got paid to do this. Replace a 4 with a 5. We salute you, hero. Thank you for making graphic design your passion.
In all seriousness, we do get where they're coming from with this one. PlayStation's never really gotten too creative with the naming stuff before, and it's admittedly worked for them. It's pretty hilarious expecting some big reveal and getting this kind of wet blanket right in your face though, but it makes sense.
So that's all we got in terms of the PS5. No hardware reveal, just a logo that looks like a really quick Photoshop job by an intern.
Boom! Got him. Take that, Zoomers.
Sorry, sometimes Brian has the extra methy espresso in the mornings.
So maybe the new logo didn't set the world on fire, but Sony doesn't really need to either because this generation has been great for the PS4 and they're clearly not feeling any pressure to make big changes.
Yeah, at CES, Sony showed off some impressive stats for their console that won the current generation, hands down, right, Brian?
Yeah, Sony said they've now sold 106 million PS4s. That means it surpassed the Wii, it surpassed the original PlayStation. It is now one of the top-selling consoles of all time. And actually, as far as home consoles go, only the PlayStation 2 has moved more units than the PS4. Jack and Daxter, is that you I smell?
More stats! Sony said they've sold 1.15 billion games for PS4.
Billion with
Which,
a B.
yeah, which if you're wondering is nearly 11 games per system. That's a pretty damn good attach rate.
That's it?
These are the casuals, Amir. Yeah, you can't forget that. This is what's wrong with millennials. I'm spiritually more of a zoomer myself, 12 fortnights a day, baby. Take Orly and up the butthole. Up the B.
So do you take like default dance suppositories, just a little default skin going up your rectum?
Little default skin
And on the
going up
VR
my
front,
beehole.
they've
Yeah,
sold
there.
5 million PSVR units, which we guess is a lot. Brian, is that a lot?
I guess. I mean, it's got million at the end of it, so that seems like a lot. Come on, it's VR. Like, they're not going to sell 100 million VR units, except until Half-Life Alyx comes out. And PSVR won't even run that, so.
Yeah, at any rate, PS4 killed it this generation, and we are still waiting for the reveal of the actual PS5, but until then, we'll have to settle for that dev kit that's still making the rounds.
Yeah, someone named Patrick posted a shot of the PS5 dev kit, and it's the one that we've all seen at this point. Plus, we also got to see a controller too. Rest in peace, Patrick. Hope that was worth your job. And also, who the hell still uses Facebook?
Did he have a mustache and look like he's in a band? Because I know a Patrick like that.
Yeah, but is that actually what the PS5 will look like? For historical context, Reddit user TheBoy88 posted shots of all the past PlayStation dev kits.
That's my alt. That's my alt, the boy 88.
With the exception of the PS2, none of them looked anything like the final product.
So we still don't know what the PS5 will look like. Sony has shared a lot of info on its features though, saying it will support 8K graphics, ray tracing, and it'll have a solid state drive. To be honest, I am not 100% sure what exactly ray tracing is or what it does.
Don't forget 3D audio, whatever that is, and adaptive triggers! Yeah! Brian, what else is this bad boy slinging?
Under the hood, it'll have an 8-core CPU that's based on AMD's new Zen 2 architecture. It'll also have a custom GPU based on AMD's Radeon Navi hardware. So
Naturally.
those are things that it's going to have.
Great things.
And on the hardware front, some devs are already singing the PS5's praises. Yeah, Gaming Bolt had an interview with developer Prism Sladabrowski. Have fun, editing around that one, Connor.
He was quoted as saying, "My wife."
Anyways, Gaming Bolt had an interview with developer Prism of Arclight Creations.
My wife.
And he had nothing but good things to say about the AMD Zen 2 chip.
Yeah, he said that the 8-core CPU is a major and exciting improvement over the last gen consoles, and that it will make it possible to, quote, create more realistic and immersive worlds.
Just like Fortnite. Yeah, he added that more available processing power can offer a lot of benefits for the developer. For example, in procedurally generated and simulation-heavy games or physics calculations.
So this will do my homework? My new console is gonna be a nerd?
I can't wait to punch my own PS5.
So you know what, guys? I'm also a nerd for stamps. Yeah, this is an ad, and what are you gonna do about it? Take it away, person in the chair.
Let's face it, New Year's resolutions, they're hard to keep. You know, you wanna exercise, you wanna eat better. Well, what if I told you there was a resolution that's easy to keep? You don't have to go to the post office anymore. You can actually use stamps.com instead, because with stamps.com, you can do anything you would do at a post office right from your computer. Plus, stamps.com always gives you something that you can't get at a post office: big discounts on postage. Whether you're a small office sending invoices, an online seller shipping out products, or even a warehouse sending thousands of packages a day, stamps.com can handle it all with ease. You can use your computer, your personal computer, that's what PC stands for, right from your home to print official US postage 24/7 for any letter, any package, anywhere that you want to send it to. Once your mail is ready, just hand it off to your mail carrier or drop it in a mailbox. It's that simple. Come on, even you could do it. With Stamps.com, you get 5 cents off every first-class stamp and up to 40% off priority mail. And not to mention, it's a fraction of the cost of those expensive postage meters. So give yourself a resolution you can actually keep this year. Stop going to the post office and go to Stamps.com instead. There's no risk, and with my promo code INSIDE, you get a special offer that includes a 4-week trial plus free postage and a digital scale. No long-term commitments or contracts, just go to Stamps.com. Click on the microphone at the top of the homepage and type in INSIDE.
Of course, the Xbox Series X is due out this holiday season too, and Microsoft did their best to try and steal a little attention away from the PS5 yesterday. Isn't that right, Brian?
They had to work hard to steal attention away from that great logo. But yeah, Xbox boss Phil Spencer updated his Twitter profile to show off the system's new chip, and it's got 8K and Project Scarlet engraved on it. That's a reference to the code name for the Xbox Series X. Just a little inside joke for all us cool gamers.
You wouldn't get it if you don't game.
I also have 8K and Project Scarlet tattooed on my ass. Spencer didn't tweet anything about his new avatar, but it couldn't be a coincidence that he posted the image right around the time that Sony was rolling out its fancy new PS5 logo.
Power is going to again be an issue this generation, with both sides competing to see who has the beefiest console. Both consoles will have AMD Zen 2 CPUs, but there are rumors that the PS5 has a goal of 9.2 teraflops versus the 12 teraflops on the Xbox Series X. Whoa, whoa.
Yeah, I have no idea what a teraflop is.
Whoa.
Whoa!
Both of those would be quite a bit ahead of Xbox One X's 6 teraflops, which is the most powerful of this generation.
Meanwhile, in other Xbox Series X news, it looked like we got our first look at the backside of the new console. About damn time we got to look at that backside, but did we? We'll get into that in a second. Don't start rage commenting yet.
Yeah, Microsoft showed off the console. You might remember last month we saw the big tower, but we didn't get to see the back. But yesterday during AMD's keynote at CES, they showed off what appeared to be the back of the Xbox Series X and its many, many ports. Baby got ports.
So to recap, it had 2 USB Type-C ports, 2 HDMI ports,
Almost
an
there.
Ethernet jack, an optical connection, and of course, a power cable socket. So
Two power
if we're
cable
counting there, that
sockets.
is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 holes.
Turns out, though, the image wasn't real. An AMD spokesperson told The Verge that the Xbox Series X imagery used during the AMD CES press conference was not sourced and does not accurately represent the design or features of the upcoming console.
Why the did they show it then, though?
That makes no sense, yeah.
This is just some we found on the internet, basically.
Yeah, they were taken from a site called turbosquid.com, which apparently makes fake 3D models of things.
Oh.
That's exactly what I would think TurboSquid does.
Yeah. At any rate, there's obviously a lot of excitement around the next-gen consoles, and that's only going to keep building up as the year goes on and the next holiday season approaches. Right, Brian?
God, we just finished this holiday. Are we gonna start thinking about the next one? Jesus. Time to get my dad some more ties. Yeah, though, this generation really proved that despite previous predictions about consoles dying out and mobile and streaming being all the new rage, people still like their local hardware.
Yeah, while streaming services like Google Stadia are still getting a lot of ink or pixels, the PlayStation 4 proved that a good old-fashioned console could still sell real well.
So far, it feels like Microsoft is being more aggressive about how it's promoting the Xbox Series X, but that makes sense how they never really fully recovered from the bad rollout of the of the Xbox One. There, I said it.
Whoa, are you okay?
Yeah.
So Microsoft is probably trying to take full advantage of its once every 7 or 8 year opportunity to show off their new hardware and jump out to an early lead. Makes sense, right, Brian?
Or an early death.
Yeah, they're trying to make a good impression. They're trying to show that they've learned. And, you know, they were behind Sony all generation. And the company that's behind always tries to make the bigger splash the next time around. Meanwhile, Sony is much more like, hey, we won this generation. Let's not screw up the next one. They're making a more powerful console. It's easy to develop for. They don't need to make any big splashy changes because they don't need to. They can just say, here's the next one. Buy it. We know you're going to buy it. Here it is.
Yeah, and to be clear, this whole thing is not for us. This logo reveal is not for audiences. It's not to get consumers really all that hyped. This is for investors. This is to make sure that, yes, the suits, as you might call them. Yeah, this is to make sure that everyone knows out there in the good old business world that while Xbox is hitting plenty of their marketing beats trying to show off their snazzy new console, PlayStation's just doing the same thing. By revealing a logo, they show that, hey, the PS5 does exist.
Obviously, we still got a ways to go before the holidays, but both Sony and Microsoft are going to keep dribbling out information to keep us all hooked, just like good drug dealers do.
I am the one who writes scripts.
Brian, one meth, please.
That was a meth callback to earlier. It was really funny. It really worked.
Hey, let's talk console wars, baby. Mine is better, yours sucks. It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Yeah, they're still about a year away, but now both Sony and Microsoft have revealed some details about their upcoming machines, emphasis on some.
With a little bit of emphasis.
Oh!
But hey, it's still enough to do some comparisons and get those online flame wars going.